Hey, so I've got a package here from BEACN, you know, the company that started with people who used to work for probably one of the most popular audio interfaces for creators, and more specifically, streamers. Now that would be the Go XLR. So they left working on the Go XLR to start BEACN, and they made the BEACN mic, BEACN Mix Create, and that had some incredible software in it. But what's in this box supposedly has been asked for a while now, and I have a feeling that it's going to replace my favorite audio interface for creators, the Wave XLR from Elgato. Today we're gonna open it up, check it out, see if it solves a lot of the issues that people were having with some other audio interfaces. So BEACN did send this product to me to review and make this video, but they're not gonna see it before I post it, and they're not paying me to do this. So all of the opinions are my own. All right. What do we got here? Aww, so cute. Thank you. Nothing is successful without a passionate community that challenges us and reminds us of our purpose. Thanks, BEACN. I don't have a child to give this to, but maybe my dogs will like it. It's so cute. Let's see if the dogs want this. Where's my dogs? What's this? You want a toy from BEACN? Very nice. Lemon's gonna destroy it now. And here, there it is. All right, so this is the BEACN Studio Creator XLR interface. Designed and engineered in Canada. That's where I am. All right, let's see what's on the back. Ultra low noise preamp, PC Mac application, control every aspect of the onboard effects, routing and mixing and more using our free BEACN app. We're gonna check that out for sure. Dual USB audio connections. This is one of the biggest things that I think is gonna help with this. Powerful headphone amplifier, drive high impedance gain hungry studio headphones easily, which is awesome because my headphones, which are the DT990 Pro 250 ohm version, need that. They need the high power. Real-time DSP audio effects. This is probably the biggest selling point for something like this and what sets it apart from other interfaces in this space. Being able to have digital signal processing on the actual device and saving that processing power from your computer is so great. And that means that it's attached to this device and not a specific application like OBS or something. So it has noise suppression, 12-band EQ, compressor, de-esser, gate expander, low frequency enhancement, harmonic exciter, headphone EQ. Whoa. 32-bit 96K, that's pretty good. XLR input, 2 times USB-C connections, 3.5mm headphone jack. Simple, but effective. All right, let's open it up. BEACN. Gotta say, their branding is on point. All right. So this is the interface. We'll take a look at that in a sec. And in here should just be the cable. Now, one thing I will say right off the bat is that it has 2 ports. So you're supposed to be able to connect it to 2 PCs or to a PC and a PlayStation or something, but they only provide 1 cable. So you have to have another cable, which usually is no big deal. USB-C is pretty common. I do like that it does have a USB-C to USB-A adapter so that you can use both, but it is like a USB-C to USB-C cable. And then it just has the adapter for USB-A. Now, it's super lightweight. Like, it feels like there's nothing in there, which is kind of crazy. Oh, that's a nice clicky button. Nice knob there. It's a good size. Interesting shape. I wonder if this just like this on the back is just to help stabilize it, because I'm sure once the XLR cable is in it, it probably helps hold it back a bit, maybe. But we're gonna unplug our Wave XLR, plug our SM7B into this, and just see how it works. Okay, so first thing that I have to do is install the BEACN app. You wanna make sure you install this when the device isn't connected. All right, so once we have the BEACN app downloaded, first we're gonna go into this mic thing and set up our microphone gain. So one of the great things about this software is that it tells you if your microphone is too quiet or not. So the SM7B needs a lot of gain. So you can tell that, you know, I'm not quite hitting the talking area. I want to kind of hit that middle part of the talking area. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm going to turn my headphones down a little bit. Check, 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 1, 2. Hey, hey, hey. So this is what I'd be talking like in the microphone. Check, 1, 2. That seems pretty good. And you know, if I get really loud, it'll go up into the peaking area, which is fine. The other thing is to set up the headphones. So headphones, I'm using high impedance headphones, so I have high impedance mode checked. This adjusts your headphone level. You can link so that your mic monitoring is adjusted as well. So if I do something like that and then link these, it's not super smooth when you turn it down when they're linked, but that's kind of how that goes. Okay, I kind of like the mic monitoring there, and there's no latency with that, so that's sick. All right, let's just double check this. Our volume seems good. You have an option for phantom power, so if you're using a condenser microphone that requires phantom power, you can use that, but for the love of God, please do not put phantom power if your microphone doesn't need it. The EQ shows you where, you know, what frequencies your voice is picking up, which is so freaking awesome. I have bass enhance number 2 on, bass enhance 1. So they already kind of have like a little, like some presets that you can kind of pick. So let's do EQ first. So you do high broadcast voice, which boosts like low mids and cuts in the middle, boosts some higher stuff. Gives a little bit of presence. That's great. What's the low broadcast voice? Okay, so that boosts a lot of low frequencies. Another cut in the middle. This is kind of how I usually EQ my stuff anyways. Maybe not quite as drastic. Or I could say no EQ and then I can do it myself. Okay, we'll come back to the EQ. Let's go through the other options first. So noise suppression is on. This is what it sounds like with noise suppression off, if you're wondering. So let's see. So you can do adaptive or you can do snapshot. Interesting. So that's the amount. See, like I don't think I would need a whole lot. My room, I mean, this microphone doesn't pick up a whole lot. But you can kind of hear like when it's on and when it's off. So why not keep it on? We'll keep it on. Expander. Okay, so if we want to set up the expander, it's kind of like a gate, and basically it cuts out frequencies below a certain level so that you don't hear things like keyboard typing or anything. So right now it's at 60 decibels. We can bring it up. So if I do this, like you won't hear me. If I take it down, you'll hear below a certain threshold. 47. Yeah, I'm generally talking way above that, so that should be good. And my keyboard clicks when I'm not talking. Are a little bit above that. Okay, so we'll bring it up just a little bit to like 44. Cool. Okay, so that seems to be working for that. You can do simple, you can do advanced. I'll just keep it at what it was at. That's fine for me. Compressor. So this is what it sounds like without the compressor. Check, 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 1, 2. Hey, hey. If I get really loud, check, 1, 2. It'll go way above the peaking level. If I put the compressor on, it'll keep me within that. So basically what this does, we have it in simple mode. There's an advanced mode as well. That's great. First of all, the ratio is basically how many decibels it's going to bring it down when you go over the threshold. I guess we need to pick our threshold first. So it's at minus 15 right now. I think that's fine. If you want to go like more aggressive, you could go like minus 20, meaning like any audio that's above minus 20 is going to get compressed. So if I put it like as high as like minus 10 or like minus 5, that means I would have to go above minus 5, which I'm not even doing, to get my audio to be compressed. So minus 10 is like very light compression for me right now, because you can see I rarely go above minus 10, and then so it's only attenuating like a tiny bit. So if I want it to be like compressed all the time, like minus 20 is probably a good spot. For every 4 decibels I go over minus 20, it's going to bring it down 1. The attack is how fast it's going to do. I like a fast attack, a longer release, 200 milliseconds. That's fine for me. They kind of have it set up for you already. And you can set makeup gain. So if I want this to be louder, check, 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 1, 2, check, check, check. I mean, I don't really think I personally need it to be much louder, but I have the option if I feel like if I compress it like this much, like go all the way down here to like -40, then if I'm gonna want to bring the makeup gain up. Even that doesn't even do a whole lot, but it helps a bit. So I don't really need it if I'm gonna just do like -20. Maybe we'll keep it like up a little bit just so we're hitting like -10. Yeah, they kind of start you off with everything on here already. Say I want to add an EQ. Let's see, guide. Okay, that's interesting. So it tells you like what kind of frequencies are where. That's cool. Add band. So I can like do this myself. Okay, so if I want to do a low or like a high pass, so I typically don't like anything under like 200 for my voice. So I'm gonna put this like, maybe we won't go that aggressive. We'll go like 175. That's good. We don't need to put the gain up because we're taking those frequencies out. The Q is fine. De-esser is already on. Oh, interesting. Okay, check. Yeah, we'll keep a little bit of de-essing. I mean, it does it for me, so why not? Okay, what else do we want to add? We got our high pass, so that's cool. Let's add another band, and we're gonna take up some mid frequencies. I mean, we can like boost this a little if we want, but I don't know. This microphone has a lot of low frequencies, as you can see, like in like the preview behind it. Like, look at all that. That's all like those frequencies that are there. So that's why I'm trying to take a lot of those out. I generally just don't like the sound of the mids. So this is what it sounds like if I'm boosting the mids. It's just like nasally and gross, and according to this guy, broadcast nasal. So it's like, yeah, this area that I don't really like. So yeah, I'll just take a little bit around 1,000 out. Maybe I'll make the Q a little bit tighter. Okay, yeah, tighter. Can I just drag it? Yes, I can. Great. Okay. Awesome. This software is great. This is really nice. Bass enhance. I can take that off. Oh, so this is... I see. So this like enhances the bass itself. That's like makes it easy. Seems like it's almost like a multi-band compressor kind of situation. Oh god. Oh god. No, thank you. Okay, we don't want any of that. We're gonna add one more band, and we're gonna just like boost a bit of high. We're gonna add a little high shelf. That's what it's called. Just add a little bit of presence. Right? Just a little bit of presence, just so it's like extra crispy, and then we'll add a little bit more de-esser. Just, I don't know, you want that air, but you don't want it to be like the whole time. And an exciter, turn that off. I don't want it right now. But all these things have like, it tells you, like you have like help things, so it'll tell you how to do it, which is great, and YouTube videos to walk you through it. So I know I just like boosted the highs and I'm like, I don't want the exciter. Well, because I'm doing it in the EQ. So they have those two presets. That's about it. It'd be cool if you could like save a preset yourself. Okay, what's this tab do? Lighting. So you can change the lighting. So right now it's just like a tealy blue. Change it to like red brightness. So I can make it as bright as it'll go. Purple, yellow, green. You got lots of colors to choose from. So that's great. I like purple. I like that purple. I like this purple better, I think. Peak meter. Oh, so you can like have it tell you if your microphone's peaking. That's kind of sick. So you have like a red when it's peaking. Check. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll tell you when it's peaking. That's kind of sick. The light though isn't like super, I don't know, visible from like, where you're gonna keep an interface, I feel like. So I feel like it would be more helpful with the microphone, but not necessarily with this. Solid spectrum, so you can like have it just be like rainbows. Alright, we'll just keep it on purple. That's cool. One great thing though about the BEACN Studio that the Wave XLR does not offer is the dual PC function, which also allows you to use like a PlayStation or something. So I might have to try that out. Okay, so I have my PS5 set up here with me, and in order to get my SM7B into that, I'm gonna plug it in with this USB cable from the second port in the BEACN Studio. So all we have to do is go to settings and go down to our sound and make sure that our input device says USB headset BEACN Studio. So this allows you to use one microphone but send it to two different sources, whether that's two PCs or if it's a PC and a PlayStation, you're good to go. Okay, super quickly, one thing that I forgot to mention with the BEACN Studio is how to mute your microphone. So apparently all you have to do is press the button in and that'll do it, which is great. Easy. You know, it's really great that BEACN has made a product like this for the content creator and streamer space. You know, the only other product I really think of when I think of an audio interface with onboard DSP effects is Universal Audio. They are a very high-end audio company that doesn't fit for someone in this space. This really allows people to have access to a good quality sound for their stream, for their videos, at a reasonable price. So how much does this cost? So at launch, the BEACN Studio is going to cost $250 US. The Wave XLR is $219 Canadian. So that's what, like $160 US? So that is quite a difference, but the thing with the Wave XLR is that it doesn't come with the DSP. It doesn't have the processing already built into the system. Those are plugins you have to add on top after that, and that's going to take more power from your computer. So having things like EQ, compression, de-esser, everything you need to make your microphone sound good built into this is kind of insane for that price. And the fact that you're able to plug this into 2 different devices and use it at once, it was really great to experience firsthand how amazing the BEACN products are. They're extremely high quality. The software is really intuitive and just easy to use for someone who doesn't know audio super well, or for someone who does, like myself. And the BEACN Studio is such a simple product that I think is going to solve a lot of problems for a lot of people. So if you're looking for an audio interface that will allow you to split your microphone into 2 different places, like a PS5 and a PC, or 2 different PCs, or if you want your microphone to always have these effects on it, like if you're sending it to OBS, to Discord, in-game chat, whatever you need, this is gonna provide that for you. So if you think the BEACN Studio is right for you, there will be links in the description down below. Thanks again to BEACN for sending this product out to me early to review, and special shout out to Harris Heller for hooking me up. If the BEACN Studio isn't quite in your budget right now, but you're still looking how to make your microphones sound really good, I made a video going over how I made the $50 Razer Siren Mini sound similar to the Shure SM7B in OBS. You can check this video right over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.